So every Monday I wake up, and when I start my day, I get this overwhelming feeling of there's a lot to do, and it gives me a lot of anxiety. I feel quite overwhelmed. But one thing that I've been thinking and reflecting on is how can I make it less overwhelming? And here are some of the thoughts and experiments that I'm exploring. So the first thing is lowering my expectations of how much I need to do in one day or in that week. So if the old me would be like, okay, I have to do 5 things today, 5 big major things. I would just say, you know what? I'm just going to do one of those things and be okay with it. And I'm not continually thinking about the other 4 things that I have to do while I'm working on that one thing. And what that does is it actually helps me to feel more present. The other thing that really helps me is slowing down. I can take things slowly and not have to rush myself and be okay with that. That I don't need to push myself in order to feel whole. But right now in my phase of life is all about finding that balance of getting things done, being productive enough, but at the same time looking after myself. The other thing is working to the natural rhythms of life and our bodies and cycles. So I find that Mondays, that's the day that I get really overwhelmed with the week ahead of me. But one thing I notice is that Monday you're not that productive anyway because you've just come out of the weekend. So just like when you wake up in the morning and you have a slower rhythm, I think for me it's about doing things on a Monday while still work focused, but doing the things that inspire me, especially as a creative. So that may be going out for a walk around the neighborhood, or getting out in nature, or going to the art gallery. I find these things so rejuvenating and gives me so much inspiration, and in a way that makes me more productive through my week because I feel recharged. So why not on a Monday schedule in those things, time block it in so it's on my schedule, and that also means it's more motivating for me to get out of bed, especially on a Monday, and then do these fulfilling things and feel inspired. So then when Tuesday, the middle of the week, end of the week rolls around, I'm ready to go and I'm working 200%. And the other thing that I like to do is every morning I like to have a routine. And that routine is basically waking up early in the morning, making a cup of strong tea, sitting down and writing and reading. And for me, that is one of the most enjoyable things that I do in a day, because it's a really nice way to wake up. Again, slowly, waking up to natural rhythm. And what happens is when I'm writing, it actually organizes the chaos in my head. I get it out of my head, I put it onto paper, and it kind of just organizes itself. It's magical. And that helps me to also prioritize what is important, not in my head logically, but kind of coming more from the heart and intuitively. And I can 100% say that intuition is way more productive and fulfilling than trying to logically put things together. Of course, logic is always important, but I try to find as much balance between the head and the heart as much as possible. And that ultimately leads to being more fulfilled, being more happy, being more motivated in my day-to-day. And that will ultimately lead to, I think, being more productive throughout the week. I think ultimately for me is just taking my time, lowering my expectations of how much I need to do in a day, and doing the things that make me happy, make me fulfilled, especially as a business owner or a freelancer or entrepreneur. We tend to push ourselves further and harder than someone who's doing a day-to-day because we love it. We love it so much. This is our baby. We're building our own thing, and it's the most amazing thing possible. But if we're not conscious of it, then we will end up burning out. And I've already done that. I've already burnt out working corporate jobs in my previous career, and I don't want to do that again. And that's also a big reason why I've transitioned into running my own business, being a freelancer and having a second career in my 40s. So on that note, I thank you for watching all the way to this point, and I hope to see you on the next one.